threw it out there to Cityline viewers. What do you need to know in the kitchen if we are going back to basics? I'm so happy you were so honest with us. So the first question we're going to deal with right now, Devan, because you got all the answers. How do you prevent your brown sugar from getting rock hard? Okay. So this is at Nat Mom that sent us this. She also wants to know how to separate the egg white from the yolk. And I'm going to start by showing you. This is brown sugar.
This is no longer.
Who wants to make a pie? So it looks like a meteor.
This is no longer brown sugar. This is now a weapon, okay?
Yes, it is.
So
carry that in your purse.
So we're going to take this, put that back in the bag.
Okay.
The reason why it gets this way is because the brown sugar loses all of its moisture.
Right.
So when you put the bag and you kind of roll it up and you tuck it away, that's what happens. It loses all the moisture and it gets super rock hard. Couple tips, and I'm sure a lot of people know this, but I'm sure a lot of people don't as well.
Yeah.
If you just put a slice of apple, the reason why the apple works is because it goes so well with the brown sugar, but it's going to add in moisture. Another tip as well.
Wait a second. So we would put our brown sugar in a plastic bag and put the apple in there, or a paper bag? What kind of bag?
I keep my brown sugar at home in a flat Ziploc, and I keep it relatively full and completely sealed with the air out of it.
Okay.
Because when you have a bag like this, it's going to go dry on you. Okay. So the apple can work. Also a slice of bread, because a slice of bread works as well to get the moisture out of it.
This is a weird combo. Okay.
Going into the egg.
Yeah.
Separating an egg, okay? Yes. So I'm just going to take the egg on its side, crack it in half. Now, what you can do to separate the egg yolk is just pass it back and forth. Now, if you don't do this regularly, it takes a little bit of practice, but I'm sure this is a skill that everyone can develop at home, okay?
Keep going back and forth. I just keep thinking of that episode of Three's Company. Does anybody remember that?
I can't say I do, but I'm going to watch it when I go home.
Janet was trying to get the, okay, make sure
So that's how you do that,
YouTube
but I'm just going to drop them in here for now.
All right.
Scrambled eggs I want to discuss, if possible.
Well, first let me throw out the question there. So at The Terrible Hook, who I love on Twitter, I've been married for 20 years with a daughter, and I can't even make scrambled eggs. # cooking fail. So the best way to make scrambled eggs?
It's not what you do to your scrambled eggs. It's what you don't do to the scrambled eggs, okay? So make sure you vigorously whip them. I'm using a fork, and I'm not using the power drill like Leanne. So we're going to do it this way. So you want to make sure you get some air into it and get those bubbles, and you want to make sure it's completely broken down. And also nice fresh eggs, so you get that nice yellow color.
Okay.
A very important tip is that keep the pan on a low heat. You have to cook scrambled eggs on low or medium heat, okay?
All right.
Notice I'm not adding milk or cream or sour cream. Don't do these things, okay? Just use the eggs.
I've never done that before.
I know, I shouldn't have yelled at you, I'm sorry.
Is that for the, okay, I didn't know people did that. Added milk to scrambled eggs?
Milk and cream and sour cream and all these different things. So low, medium heat. You'll notice I also didn't put any salt or pepper.
Yeah.
Don't season the eggs till the very end.
Okay.
So it's on a nice low heat. Also, I'm using a spatula, and this allows me to get nice fat curds, if you will, in it. So you want to go low and slow. The other big tip that you need to remember when you're making scrambled eggs is that once you finish cooking them, they're going to continue cooking. Right. So if you get your eggs right where you want them and you leave them in the pan, by the time you go to eat them, they're going to be overcooked.
They're going to be really dry.
Take them off the heat source prior to them being fully cooked to where you like them.
And all they're doing, all you're doing is like, moving this around back and forth until they're all scrambled.
If you go side to side, you get the small bits, but I like to keep it flat and get these really large, heavy kind of curds.
Oh, who knew there was a science to it? Okay. This is from Cora Paulak. My chocolate chip cookies are always flat, no matter what recipe I try. How do we help with the cookies?
Flat chocolate chip cookies. The problem, the reason why they become flat in most cases is because you don't chill the dough. So if you chill the dough.
Oh, really?
Yes, this will prevent the butter from melting before the starch gets a chance to set. Or use shortening, or throw in an extra egg, or swap out all-purpose flour for cake flour. These are all really good tips for helping your cookies not, resemble Frisbees.
Okay, good stuff. I love your questions. Keep them coming.